Yes, of course. I think tomorrow is one final, no? Only you need to see this room. That is amazing. It's amazing because finally we are in football to play games like this and to have this environment. I think it's amazing for us. When you want to become coach or player, it's because you want to play this kind of games. And tomorrow is one final. It's one final. We reach this point in this situation. We need to win. And I'm very positive. I am very confident because I think I have very good players, very good squad with enough experience to play games like this, and for sure, it's a big motivation for us to play a derby always, but also when in this derby there are a possibility to win one trophy, no? Because also we need to respect the last game. We are, both of us, we have one game after this, no? But for sure, we need to win. This is a final, and we are ready for this challenge. I'm very excited about this.
Coach, from last couple of matches, or we can say more than that, your strikers are not being able to score goal despite of creating lots of chances. So there is any conversation, special conversation with your strikers, especially in like any kind of special counseling from your side to strikers that this is, first of all, this is a derby and I'm mastering derby. So what about this problem? Because it's very prominent right now.
Yes, I agree, but I think the past is the past. Now is a different kind of game. But answering your question, the biggest problem you can have as a team is not generating chances. No? But when you are generating chances and you are not scoring, the quality and the level of the players is good enough to score goals. No? Conversations between the players, they have a lot of experience about this. We don't need to speak too much because they want to score and they have the ability and the capacity to score goals. The team is generating chances. Only in this kind of conversation they are waiting to score all of the goals in this game. No? But it's not enough, no? Because maybe we need to score goals before and to reach this point in a better position. No? But is one of the things obviously we can improve. No? We need to be more clinical. As I told you after the last game, we need to be more clinical in the last third because we can kill the games and we are giving opportunity to opponents sometimes to reach the final of the game with some chances.
Can we see McLaren in the first 11?
About the second question is quickly answered. You can see tomorrow. About the first one, the opponent, for me, I want to be clear. From the beginning, speaking with my staff, always I told, if we want to win the trophy, the rival we need to beat is Natal. Because finally, in my humble opinion, they have their best squad in the history in ISL. They have the best squad in their history in ISL. In my humble opinion, Mumbai City, Jamshedpur, Sigoa, all of the teams, they are in Bull, Punjab. They don't have better squad than East Bengal. And East Bengal now is in the position they should be. It's my feeling, no? Because especially when you are playing in this kind of competition, no? Only 13 games give to you sometimes a chance. No? When you are playing 26 games, maybe you have the possibility to show you are better team than the opponents. No? But when you have only 13 games, it's difficult. No? Even the last season, playing 26 games, Mohun Bagan win the league against Subic in the minute 93 with one goal, and I am playing with 10 players. Remaining 2 games. It's not easy. It's not easy. It's not easy to. Everyone wants to win the league in the third fixture, but it's not possible. We are reaching this point, and there are no excuses. We are going to play one final against a very good opponent, and for sure we are going to try our best to get what this club deserves and these supporters deserve. No? is to make history, being the first club winning 3 trophies in a row. And I think this club and these supporters deserve to give them the happiness they deserve in tomorrow's game.
There is a difference between wanting and performing well and well. And Mohun Bagan is never lost in this derby in ISL. No, so how confident you are to performing well and confidently with the confidence?
It's true in this season Mohun Bagan and Israel. I think they played 3 derbies and didn't win in one lost and 2 draws, but this is the past. This is the past. Finally, it's a very good opportunity for us to show to everyone we can win 1 trophy because we are better than the opponent, no? But on paper everything is amazing, no? But it's the time to speak on the pitch. It's the time don't speak here. It's the time words is very easy and amazing. In the board everything is amazing because everyone is moving where you want to move the player, no? But finally we need to show this on the pitch, and I think the words now is not enough for our supporters. Our supporters need to come to the stadium. I hope this is a big party in Indian football. I hope everything goes well tomorrow. We can see a very good game between 2 very good teams and everything happened in the right way. I think it's very important. But we are happy to have this opportunity tomorrow to try to win and to try to become champions for tomorrow because we have 1 week more to play. But to win the game tomorrow means a lot for everyone, for our supporters. And about the supporters, we cannot ask them no. We need to give them before to ask. In the first half, if I am supporting in the last game, and in the first half I am paying 1 ticket, I go back to home in the first half because we need to give them something before to ask them, and they deserve. Tomorrow we need to fight, we need to die for this. Finally, we need to try to win the trophy and to beat the club and the supporters that they deserve.
Sir, would you say that Mohun Bagan's long gap, the Northeast game and then I think against Goa, it's almost 3 weeks gap. In a short season, that kind of affected your performance in both the game against Goa and against Kashi. The team did not seem to be in rhythm. Would you say that 3 week gap was responsible for that?
I don't like to use as excuses these kind of things. Because finally, since we are not competing well against Interkashi or Goa, because that, no? I don't think so. I want to be very honest with you because maybe the easy answer for me as a coach is to tell you, don't help to us a big gap between games. No, I don't think so. There are not excuses. We need to compete better in these 2 games. But doing some things in not the best way possible, we are reaching the position in this point, depend on us, it's in our hands. And maybe another team that reaching this position in the same situation that we are, is amazing season, they are getting a very good result, but they are in the same position we are in this moment, no? Then we need to be positive, we need to put our focus in the next game. Obviously, we need to learn about the previous ones, but the most important thing for us is to win.
Do you think tomorrow's match you are the underdog? Tomorrow's derby you are the underdog?
Yeah, the feelings how you reach the next game also is important. But the feelings how you are reaching one final, I don't think is too much important. What I mean is you can play for the Champions League, and maybe you are playing in the previous games, maybe not in the best level, but when you are in the final, you are in the final. Doesn't matter what happened before, no? And we have the opportunity to play one final tomorrow, and we are ready for that.
Coach, this is Nilesh from the Times of India. Coach, Just a few minutes ago, Oscar Bruzon just told us that he and you were Spanish coaches and you don't play for draw. You always play for win. So, are we expecting tomorrow's match to be a festival goals or just a pure tactical match? Maybe not, going for win, maybe looking for opportunities to catch it on, something like very tactical.
I hope will be a very amazing game for the supporters, for the people who is watching the game. I think for Indian football is amazing to have this kind of games. We are Spanish coaches, but finally he has his idea about football. I have my idea about football. In the previous games, we know well each other because we played when he was in Bangladesh. We were going to him in the last game and qualify for the next. And also in the last season, we won for games. Hopefully, we can again to win one game because I think tomorrow is the most important game. No? We are Spanish coaches, but we are playing with amazing players, and everyone is not Spanish. And I think there are very good players around the world, and it's not about the protagonists as a coach. No? I think football is for the players and the coaches. We are here to try to help them to give the right tools to compete in the highest level.
Apuya, very vital player, and the second part is how much you confident to stop Miguel, the key player of your opponent. This is the main thing.
Yeah. Apuya is fit, and he is going to play. And it's not about only one player. I think the individualities can shine when the team is working well. I think there are very good players in the opponent team, and we cannot put the focus only in one player because I think it will be a big mistake if we are putting the focus only in one player. No? Because if this player needs to shine, it's because the team is working well. No? We are playing against one team more than the individualities. No? If you want to win this kind of games, you need to compete against a team, not putting the focus only in one or two players, because I think, for me, in my opinion, will be a big mistake.
And after this, the club doesn't have continental football going ahead. Does that affect the way you inspire the team, motivate the team, or what are the things that are up for grabs?
No, I don't think so. I don't think so. The motivation is there, no? Finally, the players want to win trophies, want to thinking as a club, thinking in ourselves. It's very important always to win, no? And when you are in a club like this, you need to understand finishing the second position, you are failing. You need to finish in the first position. I don't think so. Real Madrid is happy finishing the second position. I don't think so. For Barcelona, we are this kind of teams. We are a winning club. We need to win, and there are not excuses. When I sign in this club, I know how demanding is this club, and I love this kind of demanding because finally it means you are in a biggest club. We cannot be happy finishing the second position, and the motivation is there. Obviously, for tomorrow's game, as a coach, maybe you need to try to find the balance about over motivation, because could not be good, no? Because finally, this kind of game, you are winning these games more with the head than with the heart.
How is the feeling? Have you ever been part of such rivalry before in your career? That's my first question. I think you got it. I mean, for the first time, you'll be in the dugout, in the Kolkata derby. Have you ever been part of such kind of rivalry before in your career? And my second question is there kind of feeling of regret in the Mohun Bagan camp? The way you started the season, also even 3 or 4 matches ago, the position you have been, and now, sharing the same position almost with your rival. So, I mean, is there kind of regret?
Yeah, the situation is I am very, very happy, very excited about to be able to participate in one derby, being a coach of Mohun Bagan. It's always amazing to see this kind of games on TV, but when you are participating directly in this kind of games, for me, is as I told you before, no? in 25 years of my career, there are very important games, no? And this is one of the games you want to become a coach, no? Because finally it's a big party in Indian football. We need to enjoy this kind of games. We don't need to suffer these games. And I am very happy to be part of that. In the second situation, if we are speaking about the past, we can speak more about this, but I told you before, tomorrow is one final, and we can do better. Okay, we want to win the league before remaining 6 games. Yeah, we want to do it, but I think it's not easy. It's not easy. Even I use that example the last season, no? But now means if you are not satisfied or we are not satisfied with the performance of the last games, something good with it. Because we are already here in the position that on us. We don't need to wait for another result. We don't need to watch on TV something they need to find. I won the double with Mumbai City against Mohun Bagan. In this moment, 80K was difficult for me because I need to sit watching the game on TV and they need to fight to have the opportunity to beat them in the last game and to become champions. This is difficult. I am suffering as a coach, but when you have the opportunity to win the trophy and it's in your hands and you are participating in this, I am not suffering because finally I will be there with my players, with the squad, with our supporters, and let's try to win this final.
Robson only for 45 minutes. But in previous we saw that Manbir and Liston, they are very much aware about the derby. They played very well. So can you see this in the starting tomorrow?
About tomorrow, you can see who the players are going to play. But sometimes there are one thing is a good question because sometimes you as a coach also you need to think the game is 90, sometimes 100 minutes, no? And you need to plan accordingly also because you are not going to win the game only in the first 35 or 45 minutes. No? There are some players sometimes coming from the bench can have a big impact to win one game. I am going to try to use the best first 11. I am thinking as a coach is the best first 11 to play tomorrow. No? Knowing we have, and I am lucky as a coach, we have a very good potential also on the bench. We can use these players during the game depending on the situation.
Hi Alberto, my name is Karthik from HMI Paper. Alberto, last year your defenders scored many goals, lot of goals your defender. But this year, what is the problem? What is the rhythm was not that type of you don't score in defender are not scored this year. What is the problem?
Good afternoon. I think it's not a problem. It's true that last season I scored more goals, also because we play more games. But in this season, I feel like the defenders fight with me a lot. Maybe they know me a little bit more, and they try to take me like a dangerous player in free kicks, corner, or something like this. And this season, I'm feeling that. But there are 2 more games. If I play, I try to score more goals.
Defender, you are going to play against a player tomorrow, if he is in the first 11 or maybe in the second reserve, whatever it is, that who scored the most goal in this ISL. It's Yusuf Ejijali, and beside that, this time East Bengal's squad, especially the foreign squad, is totally different from this year's first 2 derby team. So, how much you are aware about their striking line, and obviously you have to play against a player who is in a top chart of the scorer. So, what is your preparation for that?
My preparation is always the same, but I think for me it's much better when I play against good strikers who score goals, like East Bengal striker. Because I always want to be focused 100%, But maybe for tomorrow's game, because it's a special game, if I play, I have to be little bit more focused. So for me, it's good feeling to play against a good striker and try to defend this thing until the end.
একটা টিমও 9টা পেনাল্টি পায়নি, ঠিক আছে? পেনাল্টিটাও স্ট্যাটিস্টিক্সের মধ্যে পড়ে, আমি ফুটবলটা জানি, ঠিক আছে? 13টা টিমের মধ্যে হাইয়েস্ট পেনাল্টি পেয়েছে ইস্ট বেঙ্গল 9টা, মোহনবাগান একটা পেনাল্টিও পায়নি, ঠিক আছে? এত ভালো রেফারিং হয়েছে।
Alberto, coach said that this is a final. So this is a final thing, sometimes the emotion comes more actually. Maybe that, do you think that it will be a motivation or it will be more pressure for that actually, to control things?
Yeah, of course, it's a final. Even more when it's derby against East Bengal, there is like extra motivation. But my feeling is the most important is to enjoy this game without stress, without pressure. Of course, with extra motivation because we have to win. We are Mohunbagan, we have to win everything. But we have to think about ourselves. If we are good, because we train hard every day, every week. So it's good extra motivation, but not too much, because sometimes it's not good for us. So just it's one more game, one more final, more special because it's against East Bengal, it's a derby. But just enjoy this kind of game.
I got to this side. I am Shan. I work for Ashton newspaper. In such games, we always talk about the psychological age. Who got the psychological age? So looking at the points table and the situation, do you feel like your rivals got that psychological edge a little bit more than you?
I don't feel that. As a coach say, the past is past. Right now, everything is in our hand. As all of you know, Mohunbagan always fight for the future, for win the game. So tomorrow, let's see what happens, but we are going to do our best.
Hi, Alberto.
About your first question, much better if tomorrow is like derby in this situation. Who win the game maybe could be champion. So it's extra motivation. And about your second question, if we consider less goals, it's because we are doing something well in defense as a team. And maybe if they are scoring more goals, it's because they are doing something well in attacking, no? But tomorrow everything is different. Tomorrow is just one game, 90 minutes. If we don't concede goal and we score goal, we will win and everything will be happy.
Rafael talked about East Bengal getting more penalties, and you playing as a defender in a high voltage game. How do you see that going in, controlling your aggression and tactical ability to maintain that you don't get cards or concede penalties to ensure a better result?
I think it's just to read the game in this moment, you know. Of course, for me as a defender, when you are inside the box, you have to be careful to don't make penalties. But I think this is not important right now. As we said before, the most important is Mohunbagan want to win every game, want to win every title. So tomorrow is a final, 90 minutes. We are ready to fight. We have one idea. We are fight with this idea until the end. And let's see what happens tomorrow, but everything will be okay.